forgot about that. I forgot about that. Ah, that's a bit rough with this game, isn't it? Since you're almost guaranteed to have to start over, and then you have to do these disc swaps every time. But that was the tech. They were working with what they had. How are we today?
No, let me grab those. There's two of them. I want them both. Give them to me. That's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. Nintendo, it's mine. I need those. Give them to me. Candy, candy, candy.
My God. Who else hates these hyperactive streamers and YouTubers? Gross. Grid, thank you for 119 months. Appreciate it. Oh, right. Not only do I have to switch the disc, I have to reset the console. Will it do the PlayStation startup again? I don't remember. Yes? Yes. I never did fire up the PS5 to get the 30th anniversary PlayStation 1 startup. Foxborn, thank you for the biddies. Gonna go ahead and reactivate here just in case it's not synced up. What a game. What a game this has been, eh? All three of these, I have to say, my initial impressions were eh, and then my later impressions were eh? They're each an experience, yeah. I just feel like they've had more to them than meets the eye, and I think they have been worthwhile experiences. That's not to say that they haven't had their problems. Um, all three have been very funny at one time or another. And all three have had gameplay issues, I guess. D2 was the most playable in just sort of like, this is a video game. I'm glad. I'm glad. Sorry, once I start it, we are on the 2-hour track, right? I wanted to shoot the shit a little bit. But also I'm late, so I kind of have to start it. So I guess I'll just start it. But we'll have to do our best. I think we should have it all just pretty much memorized. Oh, I was able to skip that. Okay, it probably doesn't help us because Let's see. Okay, well, we have lost almost 30 seconds of me just sitting here. Okay, let's try to slap through it, I suppose. We'll get our father meeting out of the way. Oh, I didn't get our bug. It's okay. I'll turn around and get our bug. Right, the night fight. Actually, I'm not that worried about it because it was my first go through where I didn't know what was coming next. It was messing me up. And or I was looking at chat and just being too distracted. Should be a bug here, no? Are those totally random? What? No. Fuck you, me. It's my fault if I look at chat and I miss something. I'm not blaming chat. I'm blaming myself. I don't know why we found a bug here the one time. And now we don't find a bug. Hey, buddy. Okay, well, we know the things we need to do. I think the thing I'm going to need the most help with is actually the wheel.
Laura.
Getting the rooms.
This is your father.
I could skip that intro, but I can't skip this. You're forced to digest this in real time.
Cross over to this side. This is another world born of my own mind. Laura.
Shut up, Dad.
Go back.
No.
Come further, and your world will be closed off from you. Laura.
Not if I'm fast. Not if I'm fast. Okay, and we can skip things like the little mirror jump scare and whatever, because we know what we need. I have a feeling that the bugs influence the ending. That's what I think. Since it's a fast game, I wouldn't mind actually trying to get different endings, depending on how many there are.
It's different every fucking time.
Dizo Vergas, thank you for 71 months. Appreciate you. Okay, so... Oh, we have been randomly gifted. Bug. I didn't even do anything. Not the lima beans. Shadow the Destroyer. Shadow. It's magic. Oh shit! Actually, we can just sequence breaks. Blah, 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 sequence break this shit. We don't need the paper. I'm dumb. Could have skipped the paper altogether. There it is. Get ready to crank it. I never know whether to tell you guys this or not. But I was partially delayed starting because I wasn't feeling well. And then I was delayed a further 5 minutes because Chu decided to plant himself down right outside my office door and suck himself off. I'm happy he's happy. I mean, let's be real. I'm amused that my dog sucks himself off every day. it's it's really something. I've just never seen a dog ever do that. Nico didn't do that. As far as I know, I don't remember him ever doing that. And now I feel bad. I feel like he was missing out. I don't watch. I acknowledge I don't watch. I hear the sound of my dog spinning on the floor, and I go, there he goes, sucking himself off again. And then I move on with my life. Nico never did it. I don't think he ever did it. I mean, I want to say I never caught him doing it, but he was with us for 10 years. You would think, especially him, he was huge. He was a 50-pound dog. I feel like if he was doing it, you wouldn't miss it. Maybe he didn't need to run around to do it. I don't know. Maybe he was able to somehow be more discreet. The thing is that the reason the reason that Choose spins is because he's trying to fold himself in half, basically, right? Come on, items. What's going on? I kept hitting the items button and was getting nothing. Oh, I just closed it because I'm stupid. So he keeps trying to push off the floor, but his body turns. So he just keeps doing that. So that's the funniest part, is not only is he sucking himself off every day, but he's spinning in a circle the entire time like it's some sort of a fucking performance. You could just reach it just lying there. Oh, wow. We've had this conversation before. Okay. Come on. Speaking of spinning. Come on. Man. I did start on the nice number, which is great. We love that. I hate this puzzle. There's no way this is randomized. Yeah, baby. Okay. And then I need to land on 1. No! Uh, yeah, we did. There's a door that just says 78 on it. Okay. Oh, come on, dude. Lucky. I did it too early. Shit. The worst part is when you're trying to get 7, you're gonna land on something big, and you have to wait for it to count it out. It's hard to get it on purpose. I'm close to the 1 right now, but can I stop it in time? At the right time? Nope! I can't do it! I can't manage to do it. Yeah, this is just gonna be my whole 2 hours. Right here. Oh, God, dude. I hate this so much. Like, I'm trying to hit the button when the 0 comes by to get the 7. And in this case, we're here again. Ah, oh, praise be. We have done it, folks. We are free. Yeah, these aren't randomized because they would have had to create, like, it would have been a 10-disc game, and you would have had to switch discs, like, between puzzles and stuff. Right? All these shots have the number 78 in them, so, like, pretty committed. What did you find, Shade? What did you find? Also, keep in mind, I haven't checked this myself, but we have been informed that if I just complete the game, I will be the world record holder on PlayStation. No matter what my time is. Even with these mistakes like this. Tomato anus. I'm sorry, but this is a summoning salt house. Don't bring your tomato anus around here. Well, no, Omni. You have to complete a game. You can't just do any percent doesn't mean any portion of a game and then just quit the game whenever you feel like it. It means you complete it without getting everything. That's what that means. I love your idea, though. I didn't, though. I lost. It was a game over condition, buddy. You're bending the rules already. We can do this authentically. Yeah, check out my no percent run. I mean, if that counted, then the fastest thing you could do would be to just immediately turn off the console. This is loud as fuck. I am deaf now. I am absolutely deaf. Nah, don't worry. We're gonna kill that knight first try. Left, right, left, circle. Boom. He's dead. I killed him already. Run, Indy! No, there is no strategy. You just watch that happen. That's the strategy. Don't close your eyes. I love how she gives it a little slap. Oh yeah, by the way, we're already done with disc 1. Of course. We're slapping it. Give me that disc. Give me that D. Oof. All right, spin on that thing. I also watched that video. Okay. This would be an easy one for them to randomize. Let's just check. They didn't. You've forgotten everything that happens after this? I had the opposite experience. I'm never going to forget this game. This is all seared onto my mind permanently already. What happens after this is we do the little chess pieces, and then we go into the room with the bookshelf and the man heads, and there's we eventually we get a book we need to put on the shelf in there. The fact that they've turned like this and make you turn all the way around. That gets us access to the wheel room, where we have to keep turning it to visit all these rooms, to do all these things. But actually, we don't have to do that much. More of the problem is knowing how many turns we need to do to get to each room. That part is a pain in the ass. Yeah. Yeah, I could submit it for the stupid portion or whatever they call it. Thing is, I'm sure someone else has already done it. Because whoever looked that up, I think they said there were runs for the Saturn version, right? So someone's probably gone there and run the Saturn version. The only thing that would be humorous about mine is that I am shit. So, and no one else has done PlayStation, so I could do a shitty run, and I technically am qualified to show up and do my shitty run. Did we need a key for this door? I bet we do. Well, we don't. Oh, there's a key in here, which we need for the drawer out there. Right. Cool. It's cool that I autopiloted this. My autopilot took me where I needed to go, but I had forgot. Is GDQ family friendly now? This is still one of my favorite scenes. Where she slaps at it with her dead hand, and then she picks up the dead hand and slaps it against the ground. Oh, God. All right, back to the drawer. For the book, for the shelf, for the stairs. Alrighty. We'll see you in the shade, Shade. I think there's one more forward step I have to take before I can go to the drawer I want. Yeah. I'm not trying to bug for this run. For this run, I'm trying to succeed for now. No, let me get out the key. Yeah, all right. I thought she was just going to do it. Yeah, I mean, it might just give us bug anyway. I don't really know what the rules are for bug. I'll bet you that there's guides out there that tell us, though, what the bug rules are. I nailed the menu that time. Thank you, Nin. Thank you. You know, this kind of affirmation is the stuff that I'm really missing in my life. So I appreciate that. Guides? No. Are you just saying you're not interested, or are you saying there aren't any guides for this? There's no way that we have stumbled onto like a very unexplored game. I feel like any piece of software on Earth that I could possibly find has been completely crawled over by somebody. And I don't mean the original developers. I mean some idiot consumer like myself. Yeah.
Laura.
Oh, I forgot. We got to talk to Dad.
Laura.
Daddy? Where are you, Daddy? Are you on the floor? Daddy, are you in the chair?
Laura.
Daddy, are you behind the door?
Laura. What are you doing? Go back. Now. Laura, you can't stop me. Leave the hospital. Quickly. If you do not, you'll never be able to return to your own world.
They didn't even try for lip syncing on this guy.
Understand, Laura.
That's my favorite part about him, is that his mouth just flaps the whole time. He's basically Andros. He's exactly like Andros. All right, it's time for some hot bookshelf action. It's about to happen. I think if I inspect the bookshelf at this point, we may get bug. I'll go ahead and try that. We should get bug. Bug? Oh my bug! Now you know. Now you know what is bug. This is bug, baby. Get on it and ride. T. I wonder if what the heck D is supposed to mean is ever explained. I don't think there's a lot of other games that, like when their characters are having flashbacks, the title of the game shows up in the flashback. I like how she is supposed to look like she's bothered by the loud sounds behind her, but she doesn't look at them. And she also doesn't really have a full questioning reaction. She reacts like she experiences them all the time. She's just used to it. So we know we have to turn it at least once. I don't know. The trouble with this is you would have to keep constant track. Now's our opportunity to do that, I guess, if we want to. In fact, I'll go ahead. Open up a little notepad here. All right. Turn 0. Entrance. Turn 1. Let's find out what turn 1 is. I mean, the game is really not that disturbing. I'm guessing that must refer to like the stabbing scenes, but they're not even gory. Okay, turn 1 is Bricktown. Turn 2. I think Eno was kind of a badass, honestly. When I set out to play these, I really thought that they were just sort of like a joke. But I have had my opinion completely reversed through the course of playing these 3 games. And I'm glad that we did them in reverse. Because I think doing it that way gave me enough like insight to actually want to continue through this game by the time we got to here. You know what I'm saying? I think I needed it. I think I needed that motivation to get through this. Okay, so turn 3 is... the treasure room. Okay, so treasure. But we don't need to go here. Yeah. Well, the thing is that Eno apparently... Wait, what?
Laura.
Oh, I don't remember getting it.
Laura.
We must have got a dad visit here. Daddy, are you inside pedestal?
Laura.
Are you in ceiling?
Laura, soon I will no longer be the man you know. I can feel my control slipping away. Quickly, before that happens, you must leave here. I want you, of all people, to be safe from me. Laura, there's nothing I can...
There's nothing he can. There's nothing he can. No, none of this. Eno, apparently, after D2, Eno was disillusioned and then never went back to making video games. He didn't make anything, I don't think, after D2, and then he passed in 2013. Oh, he made 1 after D2. Oh, right. He made a WiiWare game. Shit. So that's ungettable now. Well, maybe. It's probably ways. Wonder what it was. Okay, so turn 4 takes us back to Brick Town. So got that noted. Turn 5. Mine might be misaligned, Fox. Okay, so so I considered the one we came in from, the original entrance, as turn 0. So for me this is turn 5. But my turn 5 would have been brick. If I consider the entrance turn 1, and then this one would be turn 6. So I don't know. The upstairs. And this is where we want to go. So I'm gonna... Oh, fuck. No, it's not. No! Well, maybe we can sequence break. We might be able to skip the nights altogether. We don't necessarily need the sword if these aren't randomized. And there's a good chance that they're not. But there's also a good chance that they are. This seems like the kind of thing that they could have randomized. But let's just see. I'm curious if the names will be the same. You'd think they would be because the statues are the same, but Sagittarius. What color was it? One of them was blue, the other was green. Sagittarius was green. Hey, it's worth a damn shot. We're really ahead of the game right now anyway, so. Hello? Oh, okay. You have to leave from the middle, I didn't realize. Oh, we can go ahead and visit the fountain for fun. You wanted to see Hole Falls? I'm sorry. Oh, no bug. We don't get bug here. Okay, light blue. Are you sure? I thought we had the wrong blue. Did I try deep blue at first? Okay. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Oh my god. Okay. Well, there you go, folks. There it is. We're working out the speed run route already. Now we turn and we leave.
I was only half listening.
Just Carissa. Thank you so much for 6 months. I just appreciate you. Okay, we do unfortunately need to go all the way around the room clock to get back to treasure. Frankly, this is a really good like baby's first speedrun game, right? Because the figuring out of the routing of this is easy peasy. You could probably list out the exact minimum button presses and then just follow them like a script. It would be as easy as that. Yeah, we don't have to break the sword now. So this is probably going to be the glass room, I would bet. Yep. Okay, so now on to turn 7. It'll be interesting to see if we're losing anything by not doing everything. But I don't... Based off of how the game has behaved, I don't think it's going to matter. Wow, Beard with that deep cut that no one reacted to at all. Until now. Okay, we have brick at turn 7. Turn 8. Might just take us back to the entrance. Oh no, wait, we haven't seen the Knights room yet. So this is either going to be brick or the Knights. What about Carissa explains it all? So that was turn 8, right? So it's brick again. I'm gonna guess that this one is Knights. I mean, the next one is gonna be Knights. We know this. Yeah, damn it, me. Wow, brick again? What the fuck? I think what Beer said is a different thing, is it not? Carissa knows best. Are they not the same character? I've confused myself now. Wait, shit. Did I just turn the wheel or not? Was this a third brick in a row? I think it was a third. Shit. Was this a third brick? No, no, what? I haven't turned it yet. You're sure? All right. Chat seems convinced, so I'm gonna call this turn 9, and then I'm gonna post my guide on game FAQs with this terrible mistake in the middle of it where I don't have the right number of turns and people get fucked up. And then I'm all going to write the rest of it as a journal. I keep walking up to this door, but will it have what I need? ... Okay, yeah, so this is the Knights. So it must be 10 turns. That would be a pleasing number of turns, right? The next turn takes us back to the entrance, maybe? Okay. would be nice to have a map. Wow, it was not the last turn. Okay, so this is turn 10. Brick. Yeah, this bit is honestly annoying because all we have to do is get back to the treasure to get the gun and then to glass. Okay, this must be the entrance. Yes. Okay. Hi, bud. Thank you for barking. You should remember how to do this. That's very good. So there were 11 turns altogether, 6 of which were brick. So our next 2 will be brick, and then the third will be treasure. Chrisley knows best. I'm not even going to check these because I'm so confident. So it's brick right now. This is going to be brick as well. I didn't come here to read. And then this should be treasure. I'm sure that would be funny if I knew what it said. Ooh, well, we have a door. That's promising. Of course, in a real run, if we have this list, then we would just be hitting it the appropriate number of times and moving on with our lives. So when we come back up, we got to hit it thrice, and then we will be at glass. But yeah, I can understand Eno getting out, considering the experience that he had. It was just rocky end to end, you know? He had big hopes and dreams for his PlayStation game. Then he felt like he got fucked over by Sony. And it kind of seems like he did.
Laura.
And then I think Enemy Zero may have done all right. I'm not sure.
Laura.
And then D2 came out on the Dreamcast, and need I say more?
Laura.
And then he got out right when
Transformed.
the consoles became super stable.
When that happens,
You know,
my new self will have need of you.
the PlayStation and Xbox platforms were just
This
still
other
around.
self is
Everything's
one
stable.
I cannot control. It is he.
It really is,
who has
yeah.
done these horrible things. Laura, leave here. He wants you.
But his story and his games here have once again kind of reinvigorated this little fire I have to want to make weird stuff, you know? It's funny, the stuff that inspires me. Okay, so this is going to be brick. And then stairs. This is stairs. And then glass. On their website, they list These Table released, achieving sales of 1 million copies. Enemy Zero released 600 copies, or 600,000 copies, sorry. And then D2 is just D2 released. Wow. But I thought that the numbers in terms of what Sony printed for the PlayStation were way lower than 1 million, weren't they? Did they go out there and just lie on their internet? All of them on all platforms, I see. Also, their website's still up? Who's paying for the server? What's going on? Is it like Heaven's Gate? Did they leave 2 web developers behind in an office? Oh, they still exist. Warp still does shit. Oh, balls, I didn't bring out the gun. What am I doing? I'm like reading and sort of playing the game. Produced an anime song Vocaloid series to commemorate the 30th anniversary of Fido's founding. Released 16-year-old anime song Vocaloid featuring Hatsune Miku chiptune remix. By the way, disc 3 already. No, it's fine. I'm not actually trying to speedrun. I was trying to get us quickly back to where we were before I died. Don't call it a speedrun. That would be like stolen valor. I don't even have a timer up. I don't even know how they handle disk swaps in a speedrun. Do you get to pause the timer, or do you have to run to the console? Timer keeps going? Okay, so in other words, it doesn't sound like they've made anything of particular interest without Eno. Okay. Well, since I would be the only one on the PlayStation 1 list, does that mean I get to set the rules? Can I be like, I get to pause the timer and take as long as I want to switch discs? Yeah, but I feel like eventually everybody normalizes on the same thing. Eventually, right? Also, this is as far as we've been. Ooh.
Laura.
She can never find his ass.
Laura.
He's gonna be just above you and to the right a little bit. Come on.
Laura.
Even he's getting frustrated.
Laura.
Yo, Cito.
The one who I am to become needs blood for the change.
See, though, thank you for 114 months.
You have seen what he will do, and it is your blood that he wants most. Laura, we are cursed. In our veins flows the blood of Dracula.
Oh! So, wait, that explains the prototype for D2. So what the fuck happened with D2? Well, if you don't have the backstory, see, It's been identified that there are no speedruns for the PlayStation 1 category of this game. So basically, if I just complete the game, I win. I'm the I'm the world record holder for D on PlayStation. Okay, there's no like secret brick or anything. So we're basically thinking about doing a heist on speedrun.com. I think you have to play it in a single. This is the game won't. The game kills you after 2 hours. See, you only have 2 hours to play, and then it just ends and deletes your PlayStation. Oh fuck! Maybe I needed an item at this point. Maybe I won't complete the game tonight. Oh, but we still have the compact. I haven't used it at all. Oh, but it's gonna be fucked up because I cheat. Well, I didn't cheat, but I've sequence brunk. I've sequence brucked. Let's see what it shows us. Also, prepare your ears. Turn down your volume in 3, 2, 1. For that. Daddy? Well, that didn't help me one little fuck. Maybe we try to go back outside. No, it's locked. I wonder if you can soft lock yourself, huh? Wow, she's really trying. She only has his blood beer, not his powers. Is that a power? I'm not sure. Is it useful to be invisible in mirrors only? Really good for sneaking up on people who only face mirrors. How much time do we have left? Okay. This is the in-game clock, by the way, for anybody else who's unacquainted. And it shows you how much damn time you have left. So basically, the game runs from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. If you haven't completed the game by 5 p.m., it just says, time over. Please reset your console or whatever. Or insert disc 1 and reset your console. Oh no! I didn't mean to use this again. Oh no! Normally this would kill the run, but you can't kill my run. My run is invincible. Unless I somehow fuck this up for the next 66 minutes. Okay, I was not able to use gun on head. Nor the crank. I can't use the clock. That would be interesting, though. If at some point... Surprise, you have to use the pocket watch. Okay, so I've tried everything I could try on that wall. I've tried interacting with it. I've tried every item. I think I've tried to continue walking at it. I'll try again just to be sure. If only we had a sword handle. What? Now it's working? What the fuck? I tried this already. It's fine, we're good. It's happening. Oh, it's bug time without the bug! The Lima Bean Saga. I love Shakespeare. Is it herself? It is. But whose arm is that? Bloop. Bloop. Ah. Thank you, Wall. I tried Wall again. Hey, buddy, no yellies. No yellies. What about... Do we have our pendant in our inventory now? Nope. I thought I was so smart. Okay, I tried all the items. Time to look at other walls. I think you might be right, actually. There's a point in the middle where I can stop. So maybe I need to see if I can turn and face a wall there. Clearly it's not this one. This one gave us bug beauty. I'm also going to turn this way just to be sure. Okay, yeah, it's not stopping. All right. I think we should see other walls. Did you even really have to sneak past Sega? I guess by that time, because Sega got burned really badly with Night Trap, right? Among other things. Night Trap was the scapegoat that went down. The fall guy. Oh, shit. Look at these long-ass bricks. Whoa! Whoa! She just has that dead expression on her face no matter what happens. Except for a couple of times where she like opens her mouth and raises her eyebrows. We do seem to have some kind of puzzle here. I'm going to start by just trying to turn and see. I mean, I don't know why we would be able to do anything other than interact with this machine. Nothing. All right. 2 handles and a red button. The least popular Beastie Boys track. Okay, and there's like a red... There's a gear that has a little bit of red on the end. Let's push the button first. Oh. 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 I see what we are supposed to do. I think I see what we're supposed to do. Okay. Well, I thought I did. I thought I had to position them such that when they turn, that red dot will line up with the hole in this gear. Wow, that really went for a lot. Oh, I'm specifying by how much. I see. Ah. What made the other one turn? Interesting. Okay, so when this was full ass forward, no. I guess I have to try like every position of this thing and see what changes. Okay, so when the left one is full ass forward, the gold one does nothing. When it's in the middle, the gold one moves one position. When it's at the bottom, the gold one moves two positions, right? Full ass forward, middle ass backward, total ass backward. Okay, and then this is, it just goes a lot. Is this one for the silver gear? Now the gold one doesn't turn. Okay, so it combines. I was like 2 off. I've done it. Ah, it's blowing my feet. Ooh, hover stairs. So fancy. It's definitely misty. Grinder. Though I would say it kind of feels like dumb Mist. I haven't played enough Mist to really draw a good comparison. Real daddy? Oh, am I taking the wheel here? Jesus. Throat or butthole. Throat or butthole. Both. Throttle? Oh. Daddy?
So, Laura, you've come.
Here we are.
Now I will tell you everything. Hear me and leave before the one who is not me can emerge.
Uh,
Laura, in our veins time of change comes to all of his blood. It starts with lust for the strange. Then comes the desire for human flesh to make the change complete. Yes, Laura, that time came for you as well. I erased the memory so you have forgotten. When Dracula took control of you, with those very hands you killed your mother.
Oh,
It was
shit.
our fate to be accursed. And now you know you must leave.
I was right about the
I
lima
feel
beans.
myself changing.
Yes. Yes. He's changing.
I want your flesh, Laura. Listen to what I say. It is your flesh that I need, just as you needed your mother's. Come to me!
Oh, incredible. That was amazing. Okay, so I wonder if we even have any choices from here. Oh, that works. Holy shit! Let's power walk over to Dad. Well,
Laura, you've ended it. Thank you. A little more, and the change would have been complete. Perhaps, as a doctor, I wanted to see how the transformation would affect me. But that was wrong. And now...
yes, that was wrong, Dad.
end my life as a man of flesh and blood.
I don't think that's the case.
Laura, thank you. I love you. My last wish is that...
Oh, shit. She has a perfect KD. 2 parents, 2 kills. You know, through all the games, they never did figure out the whole, like, head-on-neck thing. Oh, no! They didn't even do a different render. They just zoomed in on the same one. Wow, what an epic. What is this? What is this song? Yes! Let's go! Alright, so this sucks and I hate it. Zaris, thank you for 101 months. We get another music video! This is the perfect ending! The only correct way to play these games is back to front. This is the perfect ending to the whole trilogy. Hell yeah, Arcadia Studio, let's go! Sound handling that has never been matched. Ah, you have to get all 4 bugs. I only got 2 bugs. 3 bugs I got. Sorry. I missed a bug. Are there 4 endings? Nope. Thank you for playing. Thank you for playing our game. There are, however, things in it you have yet to see. You may want to try again. Please try again. Yeah, world record, everybody. Let's go. World record. Bug percent. Any bug percent. I'm going to have to submit it. I got to upload it to YouTube. I got to put world record on there. Got to enter that in. We're going to have to count frames and stuff to see exactly, you know. It's when I hit the button to shoot the gun, right? That's time. Because there's no more inputs after that. It's over. All right. I still haven't gone there and looked for myself. Is this truly no one else has? Someone right now is like firing it up just to beat me. Speedtest.net. No, not speedtest.net. Speedrun.com. Not gonna. I could submit it to speedtest.net and just see what they do with it. D. Oh no! How do you even find it? How do you find a game just called D in this mess? Uh, um. Uh. Unofficial games? No. Main games. What? What if I just click on a game? Ghost Runner 2. Okay, and then I just go to D. I'm just going to replace the game name with D. Nope, that took me to a user called D. Oh, D the game. You guys have it. Got it. Copy link. D the game. Okay. Leaderboards. all scarabs or any percent. I don't see how do we know that this is all uh Saturn times? Actually, I see all MS-DOS. They're all together, y'all. There isn't a separate category for the planet. You lied to me. You lied to me. I can't win. Go to filters. Well, yeah, I can filter for platform, but it's not separate categories, y'all. That's not the same as categories, that's filters. I mean, I guess technically if you filter for Sega Saturn, Brendan is winning. Congratulations, Brendan, for winning the filter, but they're sixth because they put all the platforms together. I don't know, like how does the speedrunning community view it? Also, it took me almost an hour, so I think the only person I have beat here is Josnib from Quebec. I have not even beat Brendan, who completed it in 32 minutes, 43 seconds 7 years ago. There's also someone currently running it, essentially, 4 months ago, Sathdresh, second place in the world on Mzdus. Seventh on first try, let's go. I mean, I could really try, but I feel like there's a lot that I have to actually learn. I don't know that I want to actually submit this because it feels like I don't. I actually, now that I see it, there are people here. I don't want to. I don't want to stolen valor it. Please submit it. It's the law. All right, all right, all right. But the thing is that there are. Let me see the rules here. Not much rules there. I think you have to have a VOD you can link to, so I have to, like I said, upload it to YouTube. I would probably put that on my CoVods channel. Or does it have to be public? Can it be unlisted? As long as it's viewable, right? I feel like it'd be really weird to have nothing for like 9 years and then a non-serious D speedrun, which is pretty funny. Not even a world record either. Just a shitty run of D with no context at all, and me just yapping. I mean, it would be true that I would be the world record holder on PlayStation. It's true. It's true. Yeah. Yeah, where I'm talking about it the whole time and called it a heist. All right, all right, all right. I'll do it. But I need to figure out what the actual exact time was and then get it uploaded somewhere. The game didn't give me a time, so I guess I can't use the in-game time. I'll make a highlight and round up. Well, it wouldn't be exactly the VOD length, right? The game started after I skipped the intro cutscene and then just included anyway. Technically, it started when I skipped the intro cutscene and ended when I fired the gun. When I pressed the button to fire the gun. Right, exactly. I don't want to get banned. Then how am I going to get into GDQ? Would you guys even be proud of me? Would you donate to send me special messages while I'm in the stupid segment or whatever? I don't even know what they call it. I don't think that they would put me on. That's the other thing. You have to like submit. It's like uh it's kind of like I don't know. It's like a summit for PhDs or whatever, except for that it's idiots who play video games. You have to submit your potential run, and then they say whether or not they're gonna bother with your silly ass. Oh, they call it the silly block. People would love a D2 run. I would love a D2 run, but that one would be way more complicated. Way more complicated. From the forums on the game. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, this is all this is true. The thing is like I don't think anybody can probably take the I don't think anybody could take it from Mad Lad Adam, who has held it for 4 years. I mean, surely someone has made a list of the exact button presses necessary to just walk to the world record, right? It's not even that long. It wouldn't be that many button presses. There's only so many. I'm seriously tempted to play this more because now we know the turns. I could have looked this up too. Although it's kind of fun to figure it out on your own. I have it on a tower on wheels food. I can do that. I can have the PlayStation right next to my face. I can swap the discs with my mouth. Don't even have to take my hands off the controller. Maybe that's where you can eke out some efficiencies, right? In the disc swapping. Oh, but that's why MS-DOS always wins. You don't have to swap any discs. Yeah. I'll bet you that's the time loss for every non-MS-DOS player. Well, that's not fair. There should be categories. There should be disc swapping categories. Because MS-DOS is cheating. Yeah, look at that. Well, there's not a lot of data, though. There's not a lot of data points. The best non-MS-DOS is Brendan. Yeah, disc reading as well. True. True. It's on Steam? Get out of here. It's on Steam? I never would have imagined. That's another one that I feel like would be hard. That's a tough search to pull off because it brings up every game that has D in the title. There's Initial D. I'm just looking for the logo, and I am not finding it. Oh my god, there's so many games called 3D as well. I'll never find it. It's not called something else, is it? Is it D the game? It is D the game. Wow. Oh, Night Dive put it out. What the fuck? I hate this. It should say original release date. I have various beefs with Steam, and this is one of them. It should say original release date, April 1st, 1995, and then release date, and then whenever Night Dive put it out. I don't see any way to tell when they put this on Steam. I was just wondering when they did, but there's reviews from as far back as 2016, so it was a while ago. March 31st, 1990. If you do all scarabs, you'll be in the top 5. Oh no, how could I have missed this? Wow. This speedrun uses the original, this is the current world record holder for all scarabs. This speedrun uses the original MS-DOS version of the game, available through the Steam store. The Steam version doesn't need to swap discs like in the original, had a good safe code input, valve room, and color puzzle. Gear room went well, had a little time loss at the statues when looking for the second scarab. There could be more time to save if I had different scarab locations, but need to test more to find out. Overall, I'm very happy with the run. So, okay, so you would really need to know where all of the scarab locations are, is one thing. And then I guess it's totally random as to where they're going to appear. I have been looking to get back into running this game, but for every 10 attempts I do for the any percent category, 9 of them are killed by the scarab in the drawer upstairs. Is there a way to make sure it doesn't trigger, or is it purely RNG? Are there any other scarab locations that kill runs like this? You can avoid it if you press space instead of up to interact. Holding up triggers Laura to open drawer 1. Thank you. Okay, so don't walk fully into it. Press the interact button instead. Wait, where are you reading this? It's in the forums. It's in the forums on speedrun.com for the game. Also, no one's done it on 3DO, so I could find the 3DO version of the game and come back and swoop that as well. And then just compete with myself back and forth. I'll become the king of D. I won't become that. I'm not going to become that. Does the Steam version of this game count as MS-DOS? Thank you in advance. It does. Okay. Skipping cutscenes. Does only the opening cutscenes may be skipped mean no using enter to skip cutscenes once Laura enters the castle? Or that all cutscenes must be viewed? No one answered that, and no one should. Come on, buddy. What else could only the opening cutscenes maybe skipped mean? What do you think? Only cutscenes that open, right? That's all of them. Then why did you specify? You can only skip all of the cutscenes. Can multi-disc versions of the game be timed with IGT? I don't even know what that is. Oh, in-game time, probably, right? I'm learning the speedrunner jargon. I'm one of them now. I just played this on my Saturn and thought about speedrunning that version too. I use a Fenrir ODE, though, and disc emulator. That's what that is. And swapping discs is a little slower than the conventional method. Oh, okay. You would think that would be faster. This question would go for the PlayStation version too. Really? An ODE is not faster. I guess because you have to go out to a menu to do it, probably? Can I use an emulator question mark? Is emulator allowed to speedruns? Is emulator allowed to speedruns this game, question mark? No answer. It's not a bustling community. There's one guide. Quick Speed Guide by Zach Cat. I'm going to read this to you guys. Go upstairs and open drawer 4, then 2. Go to fireplace and get key. Go downstairs and unlock door. Turn dial, set to 7-8. Oh, so easy. Go back to the keg room and place the valve. Go into 78 door. Turn animals till rabbit is on right side. Go into door and into next door. Examine to get drawer key. Return to animal room and unlock drawer. For book, take book. Back into next room and place on shelf. Turn valve 5 times. Outside. Aquarius, light blue, Saturn green, or Sagittarius green. Turn valve 10 times. Pool. Turn valve 3 times. Glass. After cutscene, turn around and walk till stop, and turn left and examine wall. Cog puzzle, the setup here is first 2 keywords are the levers, and the, what the fuck? And the letter is position of them. Huh? Then finally pushing button. Oh, he was explaining his format, but I didn't even know he had a format yet, so I didn't know what he was fucking explaining. I was like, I didn't see any of this shit in the game. M equals middle, neutral. D equals down. U equals up. MMPBD, MPBM, MPBU, MPBU, DPBM, MPB. Shoot Dadcula. Congrats on world record. Excellent. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Well, it's a pretty good guide. But I think you should literally list the button presses necessary to do the game. I think that's basically, this is a game that you can human tasks, essentially. Because it doesn't move fast enough that the inputs are hard to do. So you could literally just have them fully listed out, follow them exactly, win. That's exactly the kind of thing I feel whenever we do these, Grinder. That's a lot of what I've been thinking about as we've been going through. And I've talked about this before, I feel, where I have these bittersweet feelings, like particularly in these scenarios where I'm in the midst of discovering and being fascinated by the creations of someone who's passed away, although not the only creator of these. There were other people involved, but obviously these are like the visions of Eno that we're experiencing. Yeah, this is one of the 28,000 copies that were ever released in the States anyway. But it's, yeah, like it bugs me because like I wish that I could interact with him in some way, even if it were just to be able to write him an email or post a message to him somewhere just saying, hey, I recently discovered your games and I think they're amazing. And I just wanted to say that to you. For it to be ignored and never responded to, which is standard. But nevertheless, right? I have done that before. I don't think I've ever had good results doing that, now that I think about it. Uh, there was one guy who I really liked the soundtrack that he made for a game. I thought it was really amazing. I wrote to him, never heard back. His wife runs the company now. Interesting. No, it was not C418. It was the creator of the soundtrack for Doom 64, and also I think Doom on PlayStation. I really like his work, and enough so that I wrote an email to him. Yeah, I think that's their name. Yeah, Aubrey Hodges. That sounds familiar. It may have just gone to spam. Yeah, for all I know. I'm not saying that they did anything wrong. Um, I'm just saying it felt like it was one of those things that I threw into the void. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, these games were fascinating, absolutely fascinating. It was a wild ride just because of that initial, um, my initial impression of each was like, I don't know about this. Oh, that's nothing, Doug. Gabe replies to everybody. That's well known. I'm just kidding, but I'm not. I mean, he does, but I mean, it's still cool. uh, yeah, I think that just people, who knows? People make things, and how they feel about whatever it is that they created could be, I mean, who knows what? It could range anywhere from like insanely proud to completely ashamed. So you really don't know how they feel or how they're going to take whatever you have to say, to be honest. For myself, the stuff that I've done by comparison is really minor, but like I've had mixed feelings about my um, Minecraft Let's Play. That's the thing that anybody ever, you know, stops by to say things to me about. And over the years, I've had ups and downs of like, I wouldn't say I was ashamed of it, but just sort of like being uh, disassociated from it. Can you disassociate with something that you made as opposed to just good old disassociating? But the Harrison Ford effect. What's the Harrison Ford effect? Is he not really? Oh, he hates the movies that he's in. Really? Didn't know that. All of them? Death of this author, I say in my final moments. He just hates annoying fans. Ah. Yeah, I mean, who knows as well? Because when another thing, especially with people who are as famous, like Harrison Ford's on a different level, right? So who knows what the truth of the matter is there? But I can absolutely envision Star Wars fans driving a person fucking nuts. I can easily believe that. I could easily believe that. I also think it's a little bit weird. Movies are kind of odd in that all of the most of the fawning tends to be over the actors, but the actors are they're not unimportant, but they are just people inside of something that somebody else really created. But then movies involve shit tons of people, so it's really hard to say like it's hard to say that like George Lucas made Star Wars. He didn't make it by himself, but he did write the fucking thing. You know, you see what I'm driving at? Like it's kind of weird to like for the actor it could just be a job that they just did and then left. They did it, they got paid, they're done with it. They don't necessarily they aren't that character that you like. So it gets into a weird it's like parasocial before parasocial. It's like parafiction. That's not going to become a term that anybody uses. You know what I'm driving at though. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that shit. Didn't people drive the actor behind Jar Jar Binks into like a severe depression? Yeah, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, and the Anakin actor. Yeah, yeah, no, it absolutely fucking sucks. I enjoy things, but I don't have those kinds of feelings about them at all. Like even stuff that I'm a real big fan of, I maintain, I guess, a healthy distance. Even when so I guess the pivot point that we're really talking about is when you're disappointed. And I have been disappointed, but I never feel strongly enough about it to ever have any bigger reaction than just the disappointment, right? Like I've talked before about basically to me it's like it's just down to execution. And so it would be from my perspective that something somewhere along the line went wrong in terms of the motivations or the passion or the something or the whatever something didn't work, but then that's it for me. I just sort of kind of analyze like what I didn't like about it, and then I might talk about that or complain about it a little bit, but I that's it. I don't understand how people can go farther than that. I can understand being disappointed, but that's it, you know. Yeah, I liked the original movies because I saw them when I was a kid. I have to say, watching them as an adult, they don't really do much for me anymore. Um, there's a little bit of a nostalgia feeling, but in the end, they're kind of boring to me now. I still find the Indiana Jones movies, which is sort of adjacent because that was like more Lucasfilm stuff, but then, that's when Steven Spielberg got involved in whatever. And there's a lot of fucking problematic shit in the Indiana Jones movies that makes them kind of cringe to watch. In fact, we don't even watch Temple of Doom. I don't think I ever need to go back to Temple of Doom ever again. Yeah, really, pretty much. And even the third one still has some kind of not the best dialogue here and there, but pretty watchable. Just Raiders has that fucking rape thing to it that just it's I still so like to me the struggle as well is this whole thing of like they they're like cozy movies because I watched them growing up. Do you have cozy movies? Do you know what I mean? I know. What is it? Why is that? It's because it's like it was just sort of a weird drama choice, like to create drama. And I would say that what I'm going to describe is not excusing it, but I think that it sounds so much like a tropey kind of drama thing to put in. Just to answer to the why is it there, but nevertheless, ugh. No. The rape. Yeah. So towards the beginning of the movie, they have this argument when the two characters first meet again, and she has this line that she very prominently says, "I was a child," and then Indy's like, "You knew what you were doing. Don't give me that," or whatever. And it's just in modern context, it stands out like a really sore thumb, and it's right at the beginning of the movie, right at the very beginning. And Last Crusade gives us the iconic scene where Indy punches a Nazi on a tank. Thank you, Last Crusade. But yeah, it sucks because like when I was a kid, I just wasn't aware of a lot of that stuff, you know, because I was a kid. So like in Raiders, I didn't really notice the strange rapey vibe they established. In Temple of Doom, I didn't notice the fucking stacks and stacks of racism they were so dead set on putting across the entire film. And then Last Crusade just kind of is a little bit kind of dated in a kind of sort of sexist way and some of the dialogue stuff, but overall it's like a lot less problematic than the first two, but still not perfect. Oh yeah, James Bond is very rapey. And Sean Connery was not maybe not the best guy either. Well, with the whole, well, I'm not going to repeat what he said. Yeah, I'm very tempted to play the new indie game. That was actually what kind of had this on my mind recently. I was wondering, like, is it going to have weird vibes around women characters in there? Are they going to shoehorn that in because of the movies? That was our first sort of thoughts. Is it going to have weird racism? If it doesn't have those things, then great. Yes, it's an indie game. Yes. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe maybe I will try to actually legitimately submit this. So, and maybe we'll come back and try to actually do it fast, just for fun. I keep kind of thinking about doing speedrunning stuff, but at the same time, I don't play very much. So this is like one of the only possible games where maybe I could kind of do it with my stupid schedule, right? I can't do games that take thousands of runs to maybe get a good run. I could do this for 3 hours a night for the rest of my life, and I wouldn't be able to compete with any other speedrunner in the game. So that's a lot of the reason that I don't even really bother to try. But this is one I could potentially do. So just include this whole fucking VOD. Submit a 2.5 hour long video. Not even try to get the fucking time. Do you think they would sympathy adjust it later upon review? Like, well, actually, the time you spent on the game was about an hour. The rest of this shit is here for no fucking reason. He talks about fucking movies for half an hour. Yeah, speedrun is really antithetical to co-time, as we know. Anyway, thank you all for watching tonight. This has been fun. I hope you all have enjoyed this weird and wild journey we've taken through the D trilogy, as we've chosen to call it. I think it's been kind of amazing. It's kind of the perfect thing of like taking a chance on a game and then finding out there's actually a lot to love. And then we got to have that 3 times. That was the wildest thing, is that each of these games was exactly like that. That's just basically Eno's, that's how Eno made a game. And now I'm honestly wondering about the other stuff that he was involved, the other games that he was a part of. But nevertheless, I feel like we really stumbled into some fun gems, and I really liked sharing them with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed. Have a beautiful night, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow.